Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Jeanette Byro here. I'm a medium and a channeler. And welcome to your weekday daily card reading where we dive into the cards and see what's in store with a message from Spirit. How are you all doing? How's your week starting out? How's the energy for you? This energy of February, I really like it. And I want to explain that I like I'm going to call it the bass note of it. You know when you're listening to a song and it has a really good, steady, like bass rhythm, right? It's not all the stuff happening on the top end. It's like that bottom bass rhythm that like pulls you into it. That's the energy that I really like about February. So it's the energy that's under the surface, because on the surface, there's lots of chaos and there's going to continue to be chaos, okay? But it's this really neat, steady rhythm underneath. It almost feels like the rhythm of the energetics of 2025, or maybe it's even we're hearing like Mother Gaia's heart rhythm, if I could explain it that way. It's like it's getting louder and we can hear it and we can like tune into that bass note rhythm, and that's that momentum piece that is moving us forward. And I personally really like it because it's highly transformative, but if you kind of tune into that metaphorical rhythm, it'll keep you going. It'll kind of keep the purpose or the reason behind why you're doing what you're doing, or why you're moving through what you're moving through, or why you're succeeding. Again, whatever the why is, it's the thing that keeps it going. Right now they're showing me, they're like, it's also like that kind of rhythmic train beat. You know, a lot of country music songs have that train rhythm beat on the track. And it's just that bass note frequency that dictates movement, but in a good way. I hope I'm explaining this. It just, there's something about it that it feels kind of like the energy of like, finally. Because January was really kind of turbulent, and turbulent is just a really good word. It was flip-flopping in every direction, lots going down. But again, February has this like rhythmic pattern to it. So I'm curious if you can all sort of tap into that energy and you know what it feels like for you, because I'm explaining it one way. It might be very different for you, but it's like this noticeable, steady undercurrent. And I like it. I like it. So I don't know. Let's see what's in the cards for today. All right, so this week I'm using the Light Seers Tarot by Chrisanne. It's a fabulous deck. Definitely recommend it. Let's see what Spirit has in store. Spirit's like, eye on the prize, eye on the prize. And they're showing me kind of like a scope, a hunting scope. And it's just like narrowing that eye on the prize. Like, keep your focus. If you keep your focus within this rhythmic energy, you'll get to where you're wanting to go. Very interesting. Okay, let's see what's in the cards. Oh, interesting. Exactly what Spirit is saying. This is so cool. This is exactly what Spirit is saying. Okay, so first things, let's talk about, we have the Four of Wands, okay? Four of Wands is celebration. It is that feeling of like, finally. It is this celebration of coming together, having reached a certain point, having reached this, not quite a culmination, but like the next step. Like, you know, if you're running a race and you hit one of the check-in posts, like you did it, you made it to that one. Now we keep going. There's this celebration. And I also like, because I kept saying, I'm like, this rhythm, there's this like bass note, this rhythm. This girl has a tambourine in here, and it's just that rhythm piece, right? Like there's this energy moving through all of us, and you can really see it in the card here, right? Just flowing through them. And there's this rhythmic nature to it, and that's just the universe really speaking this energy through us. And it's so valuable right now to recognize this energy within. And so it's like Spirit said, like this year is about empowerment or agitation. If we take this energy, this rhythm pattern, and we run with it, we create from it, we create the music of life, if you want to use that metaphor, it'll be very abundant, because wands are very, very abundant. They can be very abundant because it's passion based. It comes from your heart, it comes from your purpose. Okay, so definitely tuning into that. And then I like these two cards. I'm going to show them together We have the Nine of Cups and we have the Four of Cups. This is Spirit saying, keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on the prize. The prize is the Nine of Cups. This girl is jumping for joy out of a treasure chest with all of the cups, her heart open. It's like dreams come true, okay? Things really coming to fruition. But along that journey to dreams coming true, there's often moments of Four of Cups, which is kind of like boredom and stagnation. And you're like, I don't know, I've been waiting here for so long. Like, I'm over it. And before you just walk away, it's like, keep your eye on the prize. This is what Spirit's talking about. Here's your prize. Here's your goal. Here's your desire. Keep your eye on it because the rhythm pattern is taking you there. The other thing I want to say too is we have two fours. And fours, it just went to 5:44 on the clock too. That's interesting. Fours really represent stability and like forward movement, but in a very stable way. And with this energy of the fours, I really get this impression from Spirit of like, don't doubt the progress you've made, regardless of what you're seeing outside of you. Okay? Because whether you're looking outside in your personal journey right now, maybe you're looking into the collective chaos right now and you think, you know, what's the point? We're not going anywhere. We're going backwards. Whatever your narrative is. Spirit is like, every step that you've been taking has been solid, grounded steps. And I really like this. And if you keep those steps moving from a place of passion with wands and heart with cups, you're going to get to this Nine of Cups. So there's a really valuable message here. Keep your eye on the prize. Find that rhythm pattern. Help it move you through these moments of being stuck, because this card sometimes gets a bad rap, and I actually really like this card because to me this card speaks of humanity. Like our human nature, the very human nature that is us when we get exhausted, frustrated, we want to give up, we're done, we're kind of checked out, tuned out. It's a very human thing to go through that experience. So it's like, don't discount that experience. Allow yourself to have it, but then regroup. It's kind of like if you sit there and you're like, I'm done, I just can't do this anymore. I can't. You know, and I've definitely been there. I've been there with my health and healing. Even though I'm doing much better, there are certain parts of my healing that I'm like, this is so slow. It is so slow. I'm done. You know, that's a very human thing, and we have to honor that. Take the moment to sit in that. And then when we really like allow ourselves to sit in that, after the noise kind of settles down, we then start to hear this rhythm. This song, this soul song, this collective heartbeat, whatever you want to call it, this starts to come up and we start to hear it again. We start to be like, oh, you know what? Yeah, there is purpose in what I'm doing. Okay, no, I can do this. I'm going to keep going. I have been growing and I have made some solid foundations, right? Whatever your story is. And that rhythm is going to lead you to this Nine of Cups, to this eye on the prize. So again, I think this is just a beautiful reading for today. It really captures the energy of February and like where to hold yourself because of all the other stuff that's going to go down in February. It's like, hold yourself here because this is what really, really matters. This is your control piece here. This is what you have control over. But feel all of the feelings. Allow yourself to be completely human in your experience and feel all the feels. All right. I will leave that for now, and I look forward to connecting with all of you again tomorrow. So thank you so much. Please do share, subscribe. I love reading your comments. I really do. It's just a wonderful part of my day. So thank you for your kindness, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good one.